Hey there everyone, Mandy here. We're out here in the goat pen right now because, well, we're always out here in the goat pen it seems, because the goats are our pets. But a lot of you follow us on Instagram and you started following us on Instagram to begin with, and a lot of the questions that we get, we can't answer on Instagram because it's just kind of too long. So I figured I would do a video about it. A lot of you have been asking how Ethel is. Ethel was one of our goats. She did pass away about a week and a half ago, due to things that we couldn't help. She had some complications and stuff. So if you've been following our story, you know that we started out with two goats, Lucy and Ethel. Lucy passed away for similar reasons as Ethel did. It was hard to watch her go, of course. Shortly after we got Miss Kay, I'm sure y'all know about Miss Kay. Miss Kay was our bully, but we also loved Miss Kay dearly. But we did have to get rid of Miss Kay just because she has a son named Bolt, and I'm sure you've already met him before because we introduced him a couple of weeks ago to y'all. But she had a son, and we did have to get rid of her just because of mating reasons and stuff like that. But for those of you asking about Miss Kay, she is thriving. She's doing great. She's bossing around every goat on her new goat farm. Actually, she is back in familiar territory because she's back to the farm where she was before we got her. So it all worked out for the best and everything. But shortly after we got Miss Kay, Miss Kay went to the new farm. Of course, Bolt and Ethel were left, and Ethel got very, very sick, which we already knew that she was already sick. But she got very, very sick. We were hoping that we could help her more than what we were able to, and it just happened. So we got very attached to Ethel, as we do with all of our pets. It was very hard. It was also very hard on Bolt because goats don't like being left alone. They like companionship. It's funny because their personalities are a lot like humans. Some are very vocal, some are extroverts, some are introverts. It just depends on the type of goat that they are, or just their personality. But Bolt is very vocal. I know y'all have seen him before. He is very, very vocal. I think he thinks he's human because we have all doted on him and babied him ever since Miss Kay had him. I mean, within minutes we were holding him. Miss Kay allowed it, of course, and so we took advantage of it. So he has been like an extra child. But Bolt did take it very hard whenever Ethel passed away. It's been about a week and a half now. We are going to get another nanny goat because, of course, we don't want Bolt to be lonely and left alone. But we did want to keep him in quarantine for just a little while, just to make sure we don't think that there's anything that could spread to another goat because of the type of illness that it was. But we just want to make sure every time you introduce another cow or a goat or any animal of any kind into a herd, you always want to make sure that they're all healthy. We know the nanny goat that we are going to get, so the owner is also doing a quarantine for her as well. And So whenever quarantine is up for the two of these goats, Bolt and the new nanny goat, we are just kind of waiting. I don't think we're going to wait too much longer because I think we're in the clear. It's been, like I said, a week and a half. Bolt had a really hard time the first couple of, I would say the first week. He cried a lot. His voice kind of went because he was having a hard time just being alone. We came out here as much as we could with him, and of course babied him and loved on him and did all the things that, you know, you would do with a pet. But as soon as he knew that we were leaving and our hand would hit the gate, he would come running because he knew that we were leaving. So he was really hoarse for a little while, but now he's doing a lot better, and he seems to be calmed down. He knows that we're not going to leave him. He knows that we're always going to come back. But of course we want him to have a companion of his own that's out here with him 24/7, and so, you know, but that's where we are. It was very hard to see Ethel go, because she was near and dear to us. But thank y'all for asking about her, and thanks for asking about Miss Kate. We do stay in touch with her her owner now, and you know, she says that she's thriving, she's doing great. Everybody's happy. She's bossing everybody around over there, which does not surprise me because she is bossy. As y'all saw over here, if you saw any of my other videos or Instagram stories, you can go through my highlights on Instagram stories and kind of see how much of a boss she was. But we love her dearly. We still, you know, it was sweet because the owner said that whenever she walked in, it was like she had never left that herd because she had been there already before. And they just kind of took to her again and knew who she was and was like, come on, pal, let's go play. So she's happy. Bolt is happy. We just want to make him happier for sure. So we do have a question for y'all because, of course, whenever we got Lucy and Ethel, we were very creative with their name, Lucy and Ethel. And Lucy and Ethel were sisters, but we're trying to figure out another name for our new nanny goat. So, of course, his name is Bolt. So help us decide what her name should be. And as we go through introducing her to the herd, well, we don't really have a herd anymore, it's just Bolt, but as we go through introducing her to Bolt, we will show you how we do that. Sorry, I've got a piece of hair. We'll show you how we do that. We do the same thing with goats as we do with cows. So we'll kind of go through that process with y'all too, in case you want to know. So I thought he would come over here and say hello, but he's too busy eating. He does not really care. Bolt! Hey, bud! Hey! You didn't come say hey? Bolt! Nah. He says, I'm too busy. But anyway, tell us your thoughts. Tell us what we should name our new nanny goat. And until next time, you can find me on Instagram at FaithAndPixie1. I will drop all of my links below, and tell me below too what you think our new nanny goat's name should be. See you soon.